You are invited to the Body residence. Come and enjoy a one-night stay. Please attend December 15th, 1957. Be there at 7 o'clock p.m.
My dearest friends, I'd like to thank all of you for coming. I bet you're wondering why I asked you here. Well, I have an important announcement I think you'll be interested in. This is for you too, Miss White.
Me too?
What I wanted to say is, I've become very fond of you all. I guess a lot of people would envy me being a multi-billionaire. I live in this famous mansion in a pretty town, but it'd be awfully lonely without the six of you. We have had our wild moments, but through it all we've stayed dearest friends.
Quite so.
After my beloved husband, Benedict Boddy, died. Thank you. I never thought I'd be happy again, but you've all changed that. You've kept me happy and busy on so many dark and lonely nights.
You've been a busybody.
So, here's what I wanted to say. I've made up my will, and as you know, I have no heir to the Boddy fortune. So, if I die, I want you all to know that I have provided for you. Yes, I have instructed my lawyers to divide my billions evenly amongst the six of you.
How awfully kind of you.
Now, don't you worry. I'm not planning on dying for a very, very, very long time.
To your good health and many more get-togethers.
What is it, woman?
Mrs. Boddy,
Spit it out, woman.
dead in the library. Help! Mrs. Boddy has been killed. I need you to send somebody down here now.
Did somebody call the detective? Show me the body.
What a quaint little library. It's nice. There it is.
Yes. Yep, that's right. Okay. She must have been sitting here. And she did this. I'm sorry to say, but I believe your friend has been murdered by poison. It seems to be a natural substance, seeing that it has no odor or color. I believe it may be hemlock, but I can't be sure. I'll have to question all of you to figure out who and why you did it. I'll start with Miss White, seeing as though you found the body. Please come with me to the dining hall.
Mrs. White, were you in the library before you found Mrs. Boddy's dead body?
Yes, I brought Mrs. Boddy her wine.
So you could have easily poisoned it.
I guess I could have, but I brought her wine every night. Why would I choose to murder her now, with all her guests here?
You do have a point. Do you know if there was anybody in the library after you?
Professor Plum was in the library after me.
Then I must question Professor Plum. You may go. Professor Plum, I heard from a little bird you were snooping around in the library last night.
Yes, I was in the library, but I wasn't snooping. I only went in to borrow a book on butterfly collecting. Miss Boddy was alive and well. She even helped me search for the book.
And while she was helping you search for your book, you poisoned her, didn't you?
I would never do such a thing. Why would I kill such a sweet woman?
Because you wanted her money.
I'm already a wealthy man. I don't need her money. And Miss Peacock came in just when I found the book and was leaving. She had asked me if I'd seen her purse anywhere. She did seem quite distressed that it was missing.
All right, you can go. I wonder why Miss Peacock needed her purse so badly. I need to go find it.
I wonder where that purse could be. There it is! The hemlock.
Mrs. Peacock, why were you in the library last night around the time of Mrs. Boddy's death?
I was looking for a book to read. I have a hard time falling asleep, and I thought a book might help.
That's funny. I heard you were looking for your purse.
Well, yes. Right after dinner, I went to the library to look for a book, but then Colonel Mustard asked me if I wanted to play a game of poker. I must have left it in there. I've been looking for it all night.
So you weren't looking for a book?
Well, yes. I mean, no. I was looking for both. I really did need a book to help me sleep.
Why did you need your purse so badly?
A lady needs her purse. I can see why you don't understand.
Well, are you sure it wasn't for this? I found this in your purse.
You went through my purse? That is so unladylike. Hemlock? I don't even know what that is.
Seeing as though you're playing the innocent game, I'll remind you of what this deadly plant does. It first paralyzes the victim, making it so the mind is wide awake, but they have no control over the body. Then the poison seeps into the heart, making it stop beating. Do you remember now?
Please, I swear I would never. She was like a sister to me. She was too kind, and we've known each other since finishing school. You said you found it in the library. Anybody could have slipped that into my purse of all the bags. But I heard Mrs. Boddy. Oh, Mrs. Boddy.
Heard what?
I heard Mrs. Boddy talking to somebody, but I don't know who it was.
Pull yourself together, woman. Please go. Goodness gracious. Scarlet, I heard you in the library last night.
Yes, I was.
And why were you in the library?
Mrs. Boddy has my favorite author's, Barbara Cartland's, selection of romance novels. I was looking for a book. This time it's love.
And did you find what you were looking for?
Yes, I did.
Do you know if anybody was in the library after you?
I can't say. I just grabbed my book and left. Can I go now?
Yes, you may go. Now, why were you two gentlemen in the library last night?
I never set foot in the library. I was fast asleep before 9 p.m. to get a healthy amount of sleep to start my day like my Nana taught me.
And you, Colonel Mustard?
Yes, I did go to the library, but I was only there for a moment. I wanted to see if Mrs. Boddy had any books on World War II. It was very inappropriate of me because Mr. Boddy had died in the Second World War.
How do I know you're not lying about being fast asleep before midnight?
Well, Detective, I am a witness that he was asleep the whole night. You see the latch on my door? It is broken. So I went to his room since he was the only one with a decent couch. And I slept, and I am a very light sleeper ever since the war. I have been able to wake to the drop of a feather.
Are you lying?
I am not, on my honor.
Well, it must have been the last person in the library who killed Mrs. Boddy, so... Do you know if anybody was in the library after you?
I can't say.
All right, you two gentlemen can go. It had had to have been the last person in the library. Mrs. Peacock wasn't the last one. Colonel Mustard, no. Scarlet. She said she took a book. Huh.
I've solved the mystery! Excuse me. Everybody meet me in the dining hall.
Please, have a seat. I'm happy to say that I have solved this crime. You!
How dare you accuse me of such a thing? I am a woman, Anne.
Will you shut up and let the detective speak?
Thank you. Now, where was I? Oh, yes. Miss Scarlet, you were the one who killed Mrs. Boddy because you were the last one in the library. I'm assuming you got the penlock from Mrs. Boddy's medicine cabinet. She must have used it for her anxiety she developed after Mr. Boddy's death. Anyway, there's a kernel of truth to every lie, and yours is that your favorite books are indeed from Barbara Cartland, but you weren't looking for books last night, were you? You asked Mrs. Boddy if she could help you find your book, and while the kind woman was helping you, you poisoned her drink, didn't you? After your dastardly crime, you didn't know what to do with the vial, but then you saw poor Miss Peacock's purse and slipped it in there, looking as if Mrs. Peacock had done the villainous deed. She then drank the poison, and she died.
Well, I guess all I can say is, you're right. I did kill Mrs. Boddy. She deserved it, that spoiled brat. As many of you wealthy people that know, I'm dirt poor. I lost all my money. I guess you could say I was cut off. I needed this money to get back on my feet. I'm a young, beautiful girl, and I need to live life to its fullest. A girl can't do that without money. Mrs. Boddy. I knew Mrs. Boddy wouldn't die anytime soon, so I took matters into my own hands. Mrs. Boddy has had a long enough life. So arrest me. Remember, Miss Scarlet, the next time you handle your drink.
No, don't drink the... Oh, okay. Okay. I guess that's another case closed. Better be getting back to my office. Look at that! It's even before 6 a.m. It's a new record.